It's not just happening at schools. Many corporations and businesses now forbid physical contact. It cuts down on sexual harassment lawsuits. Perhaps with the continued evolution of smartphones and emails and video conferencing, we'll find a way to keep people from ever being in the same room together. Won't that be wonderful? Years ago, they did an experiment with an orphaned baby monkey. They gave it two choices for a surrogate. One which could provide milk, the other a hug. The monkey chose the hug. I'm sure we all saw this picture in the newspapers a few months ago.
Yes, very sweet. But for my money, one case of child abuse trumps a cute monkey.
Yes, Your Honor. I grew up with various social disabilities. I had no friends. I got a job that only required I write memorandums. I lived basically a life with no real human contact. My client is an objectophile. Both of us improved through the kindness, compassion, and yes, physical affection of others. The human touch cannot be quantified. It cannot be analyzed with statistics. We can't place a number on it, but it is much, much more than a doorway to sexual molestation. It's the best, the most direct, the most lasting way of affirming another person's humanity. Lee Swift was trying to comfort a student who was suffering. What policy can possibly justify firing her for that? Six years ago, isolation had brought me to the point I considered taking my life. I picked up the phone and punched out 411. So desperate was I to hear just the sound of another person's voice. I got some automated recording that said, "What city and state, please?" And I wept. We are living in such an increasingly isolated world, Your Honor. I am, and text message and have virtual relationships online. It gets lonelier and lonelier, while teenage and adult depression continues to rise. There are perhaps many things we can do about it. Banning the hug can't be one of them.
2008 Boston legal, when the first iPhones were coming out, predicting our future.